I'm gonna go close my door. I can't, dude. I have PJ pants on. It's over.
Ah, we're live.
I'm trapped.
Yeah. Or just turn your camera off real quick.
That's a good idea, dude. I can just turn my flap down. I just go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Welcome, people. We'll let the viewers trickle in before we do a full-on intro and start.
Hey, you should have said my hair was jacked up, bro.
Who all we got in here today?
I was like, oh no.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, like I said, you all can say hey in chat.
Hey, in
We're
chat.
gonna do whatever. Like I said, we'll let it grow a little bit before we start.
No, dude, I'm going immediately. So it's been a pretty normal game week, except for the biggest announcement of all time happening.
You're gonna have to do this again. You're gonna have to do this again. You're gonna have to do this again.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen.
All right, and that's the week in gaming news. So please join us again next week. Hopefully we'll have a little more to talk about. Anyway, I was Jude Hagerman. This is Nick. This is Morgan. This is Elias, and we were pushed to talk. I hope you'll join us again next week. Yeah. All right. Bye, y'all. I'm out of here.
Well, Jude, you've ruined the stream. I hope you're happy.
Oh.
Jude will go to no ends to continue a bit long after it should have died.
Who, me?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm committed to it. And either it's like a 50-50, it works really well, or it doesn't.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
There's actually, I feel like we should dedicate a decent amount of time to hold on now.
When are we gonna
Jude,
start playing?
there are some people in here now if you want to redrop that info, because I think that's a small enough thing that is close enough to both of our hearts that we could open with it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I can do that again.
Did you change the stream title?
Yeah, that's actually what I was doing just now, because I thought it would change automatically, but that's not what happened.
All right, lay it on us, Jude.
Dude, it's too late. I'm sad now.
Boom. Correct
actually,
screen
really
title.
Before I say my thing, because I just opened Twitch, it looks like Summer Games Done Quick is happening.
Oh my goodness, what are the dates for that? What are the dates for that? That's something I would love to talk about.
Has a date? I know it's been going on for at least a few days, I think, so I always miss it every single year. I'm like, oh, I can't wait, and then I always just don't watch it.
Are they doing Yakuza now?
Yeah, the Kiwami, which hopefully I didn't just butcher the pronunciation of.
Dude, I've never played a Yakuza game, but I'm actually interested in Like a Dragon, the new one coming out.
Oh yeah?
I'm just interested in the old ones because Baka Mitai is a great song and I want to listen to it all the time, apparently.
Well, like, they have, Yakuza 0 and Kiwami 1 and 2 on Game Pass, so I might check those out.
That's pretty good.
Before.
Alright, let me go back to trying to open this on Twitch. I actually just entirely closed out my Twitch tab because I'm stupid. Man. Yeah, the University of Kentucky. Oh. Well. Never mind. Watch now with 4 viewers? I'll do that. That means there's one other person besides us, and it's probably Alex.
Yeah.
Let me take those. That just means that we gotta get the dumb news out of the way now.
Dumb news.
Oh, the lawsuit, dude. That's actually just a. I can't think of any PG words to describe what's going on, but yeah, it's crazy. Ben's in here?
Ben.
What's up, Ben?
Dude, just get
Hey,
Ben into
Are you
the
talking about
actual
the-
like, we'll just invite him in here. What's your Discord, Ben?
Big brand scum.
You're talking about
got
the Fortnite thing, right?
Yeah, Epic and Apple sitting in a tree, KILLING each other financially.
Dude, I've been seeing a lot. I've been seeing a lot of things that like they're going. Google's involved, but I haven't seen Google like say anything about it.
Yeah, Google's just chilling. I know they took it down or whatever, but I'm pretty sure that there has to be some other way because Android is Android to install it. Someone's probably made an APK for it or something.
What was weird is like I thought Fortnite was already not on the App Store for
Yeah.
Android. But
Good
I don't know
riddance.
why it's like now.
Sorry.
Well, it was like I don't know why it's like they're having a problem at Google now. Like I thought they already did that, and then like the Apple thing was new.
Yeah.
But dude, did you guys see that they streamed that like parody commercial from Apple? They 24/7'd it for like a couple days on Twitch.
That's pretty incredible. That's pretty
Oh
incredible.
wow.
Does anyone else see you just frozen?
Yes. See, it's funny. Usually, I'm the one that gets frozen.
All right, let's see. Let's see what homies we got in the chat right now.
Hey homies.
The homies.
But Fall Guys is really blowing up.
I want to talk about Fall Guys. I guess whenever Jude rejoins, there's a solid chance Jude blue screened, and I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you right now, it's Oh, thank you, Ben. But yeah, no, Jude's been lost to the void. It's
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's anyone's guess, but like I was gonna say, Vanguard. Whenever I installed Valorant, and we talked about their anti-cheat system, Vanguard, before, and how it's just I don't know how to describe it. It boots up on your computer before almost anything else boots up. Because it's a very they tried to make a very effective anti-cheat system, but my blue screens, as well as a lot of other people I know and play with, and granted this is all anecdotal, have gone up just 1 billion% since I installed Valorant and Vanguard anti-cheat. But a lot of the stop codes I get, I'll research, and then it's mostly other Valorant users getting it. It's kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. Here's what's hilarious is we're gonna, as soon as Jude joins, he's gonna realize we're talking about Valorant again, his favorite thing in the entire world.
Oh yeah.
Jude, we're talking about Valorant. Well, cool.
He bounced.
You know what, Elias? Forget about him. He's just gonna have to be silent.
My headphones don't work. What happened?
Jude,
What were you
talk
guys
to us.
talking about?
Jude, talk to us about no, Elias talked to us about Call of Duty.
So Call of Duty released the teaser trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's kind of like it shows like a bunch of like old school footage of what was happening in the time period, and it's kind of cool how they did it because it's kind of like reflective of what's happening now.
Yeah.
Now, so the thing I was wondering is people aren't sure if this is like Black Ops 5 or just kind of like a reboot of the first Black Ops, because you can see Call of Duty doing this lately where they would revisit like their old stuff, like World War II was like revisiting like their Call of Duty like 1 through 3, right?
Right.
And then the new Modern Warfare is basically revisiting Modern Warfare, and so people are thinking this one's like revisiting like the original like Black Ops and stuff. So
I see. I'd be cool with
I
that.
think it's a soft reboot.
Are you gonna get it? I'm not a COD person. I'll say that up front. I'm
I am a Black Ops person. I played Warzone. Like I didn't get never played World War II or was it Infinite Warfare? think
Infinite
that's what it's
Warfare
called.
was a
Yeah, like, but I played Black Ops 4, which a lot of people didn't like, but I liked it. I liked Black Ops 4. And for Modern Warfare, I only got the Warzone. I actually did not buy the full game.
I didn't either. I was strictly Warzone, and even then I wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, Warzone's fine. I actually don't think Warzone's bad. It wasn't for me, and also every update was like 250 gigs, and I was just over it at a certain point. Like, that was ridiculous to me.
Yeah, dude, I
Blops.
I agree with Ben.
Right.
Blops
3 is
3
fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, if it's
But
more...
like, and see, I didn't really play Call of Duty a lot. Like before, like usually I would go to my friend's house and play it, but I was always like a Halo person.
Right.
Like Black Ops was like the first time I really like got into Call of Duty. Like, even though I played like Modern Warfare and stuff, and my friends, yeah, Black Ops was like really what got me into it.
I think my two favorite are World at War and Blops. Blops is... I'm here for more Blops. Do we have any Call of Duty? Are there any people who are like die hard, get the new Blops, get the new COD every single year it comes out in chat? We'll let the sea of responses swarm in.
I think Call of Duty
with a period
for a lot of people.
I respect that, Ben.
Well, I think Call of Duty for a lot of people, and I guess especially like people in our like I guess age range, is, and I guess people younger than us are like more into battle royales. But I guess Call of Duty was like the standard first-person shooter if you think about it, right? Like because they would come out with a new one every year. Where like CSGO,
for a long time it was the one.
Yeah.
It was the first-person shooter.
Because I remember back in the day, it was Call of Duty or Halo, right? Because CS:GO only had really like a couple like, and I guess there's like the Tom Clancy like Rainbow Six games, right? Or were those like old ones third person, if I remember. But like what was it Medal of Honor? That's the one I was thinking of.
Right.
But the main ones was like I remember it was Call of Duty and Halo, where like if someone said first person shooter, you would think of one of those two.
Mm-hmm. Jude, will you do me a favor and re-announce the news that you just unloaded on 0 viewers at the beginning? That I find amazing.
Hades is coming to Switch. The best roguelike of 2020 is coming to Switch.
Yeah. Alex is right. Yeah.
In my high school, actually, funny thing about Unreal Tournament and Quake, Scott County High School. Before it got to where it's at now, it's got like a separate school for like engineering classes and stuff like that. But back in the day, like it was just like in the basement there was an engineering class with Mr. Kelly, I think was his name, and someone just installed Quake, Unreal Tournament, Halo. Halo was the main one though, and they just like that was engineering class. You took engineering. You took engineering to play games on the computer.
Dude, in my school, it was the games that they would install was Halo,
Doom,
Warcraft 3, StarCraft, and Counter-Strike.
StarCraft is nuts. StarCraft is still too big brain for me, and I'll never dip my toes in as much as I want to. But we'll talk about Doom because I want to talk more about Summer Games Done Quick.
But speaking of Doom, my dad always says that like whenever he sees me playing a first-person shooter, he says this is just Doom, but like with a different name.
To him, it's just all Doom. Like any first-person shooter, it's,
like, it's
Doom
all
with
Doom.
a different skin.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's a man of taste. But Hades on Switch is massive. I don't know. Y'all can tell me in chat. Drop a 1 in chat if you've ever played a roguelike. If you like roguelike games or are interested in them in any way, shape, or form.
Hit us with the 2 if you know about Supergiant games.
Everyone's got to know about Supergiant games.
Everyone who doesn't know about Supergiant games just doesn't know that they don't know about, or doesn't know that they do know about Supergiant games.
That's fair. Supergiant Games, the maker of Bastion, Transistor, Pyre, which are all just masterpieces in their own right. Like, regardless of what genre of video game Supergiant's making, it's going to be gorgeous. The voice acting and sound design is going to be unreal. And it's just going to be crisp through and through. and they have a roguelike that I have been playing the early access of all summer. Called Hades. And you play Zagreus, the son of Hades. And you're trying to escape the underworld. And it's just on a loop. And you encounter like different Greek gods and get their help along the way to make each run different. You get a lot of different weapons that are known to Greek mythology and stuff like that. It's also, if you like Greek mythology, incredible in that respect. They nailed the Greek mythology, like in a big way.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's not massive news, I guess. Like a lot of people probably don't even care about roguelikes and or Supergiant games, but if it's an action adventure game, so if you like Diablo, Torchlight, those kind of like isometric / top-down dungeon crawlers, phenomenal. And if you're into loot-based games, I think roguelikes would appeal to you as well, because of the progression system that most of them have. That one's absolutely worth
Would it be fair to
peek.
Would it be fair to call it like similar to like a Metroidvania game, or is that like a totally different genre?
No, because it's not a side scroller.
Well, I meant like in the vein of like getting like different stuff and going back through and.
Kind of.
I guess
okay.
it's different.
You know what we're gonna do right now?
I guess it is different.
Yeah. We'll have just a mini little class session here about what a roguelike is, and I'm gonna need your all's help because it's not super. I guess there's got to be like one easy way, like one definition. But it's hilarious because the genre is called roguelike, right? And I don't even know if I'd even call it a genre, right, Jude? Because like a roguelike can be any genre. It can be a first-person shooter. It can be a Metroidvania game. It can be an action RP. It can be like a dungeon crawler.
Roguelike just pertains to how the game handles death, basically.
Permadeath.
Yeah.
Roguelike is and it's funny because roguelike games are called roguelike games because they're all named. That genre is named after a game called Rogue.
Yeah.
That came out forever ago.
Yeah, which was made in 1870 by Jermaine T. Rogue. Famed,
so the definition. Definition says it's a subgenre of role-playing games characterized by a dungeon crawl through procedurally generated levels, turn-based gameplay, tile-based graphics, and permadeath of the player character.
Some of those are true. It's
So
a little less rigid than that now.
It's a roguelite with a T instead of a K.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't actually perma-die, but your run's over when you die.
That's funny. That's true because that's
the way
part
it's
of the
up
lore of it. But yeah, once you play through a game, the games are not meant to last. Like, you know, a playthrough's not meant to last 40 plus, 60 plus hours like a traditional like RPG. You know, you're meant to die and lose a lot. But each time you play through, you unlock some more things that will be available to you in the next run, and you slowly gain this overall progress. And Hades is really good about having cool things outside of the runs, like this little hub that you like hang out in and talk to the different Greek gods in before you go on another run. But it's on Switch now. It was on just PC before in early access. Well, it's coming to Switch.
Yeah.
It's for the version 1.0 release. It's coming to Switch, which is that's gonna be a super good Switch game. But also, if you have heard of it and played it, it's got cross save, which is huge.
Colossal. Yeah.
And it's crazy that it's a studio like Supergiant and not some AAA studio. Like, studios don't utilize cross save enough.
Thanks. Yeah,
Game developers don't, and it's a pet peeve of mine because it can be done as shown by that.
Yeah.
Right there.
Monster Hunter cross save win. That's all.
Is it time now to finally get into the lawsuit? Because I want to.
Sure. I'm down.
Yeah, I talk about some lawsuit stuff.
Do you know what's going on? Does everyone here know what's going on exactly? I know we talked about it.
I can give the entire rundown if everyone wants.
Give the TLDR of it, Jude.
Okay, so Epic Games, you know, the brand new monolith in entertainment culture
Fortnite.
is Fortnite. They secretly put code into the game that added a second option to buy V-Bucks through the app instead of through Google and Apple's respective
On
app
mobile
stores,
versions.
which is very, very much against the terms of service. Very much not okay.
I'm excited
And
for
it's obviously a
Alex's weigh in on
calculated
this.
marketing move because immediately after it happened, basically, Fortnite just dropped a giant marketing push. So
Yeah.
it's very much like they did it on purpose.
Yeah, they absolutely did it on purpose.
I'm torn because half of me is like 30% is a ridiculous amount of money to take from in-app purchases in like different apps. They don't need 30%. But then I also think to myself, they literally could have done that in a really just a better way. I feel like the way they did it was super underhanded. They didn't announce it or anything. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna do this thing we know is gonna make you angry," and then we're gonna be like, "Oh no, they hate us now. We gotta take the fight back to them. We're getting the price." It's like, dude, you're a giant. I'm not sad for you. Anyway, that's my take on it.
That's one thing in general that's just cool about it is just a bunch of giants slugging it out.
Yeah.
Apple, Google, Epic Games, and yeah, like the whole Epic Games thing, like they did it just because like it was just cheaper to buy V-Bucks straight through them than in the App Store.
They get more money from it. They get $1 more, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's $8. They would have gotten $7 otherwise.
Yeah. And they specifically said Epic Giants thinking of Super Giants still. Epic Games said they specifically didn't want like reparations or like back pay to put it for like profits lost up to this point. Like they don't care about what's been lost, and they also don't want special treatment. Like they don't want this to be just for them. They are kind of calling for like reform because they filed an antitrust against them, right, Jude?
I think so. Yeah.
Against Google and Apple for the way that they're handling I don't know a good way to I don't want to like use wrong words here, but an antitrust against them for like software in their how they handle currency and software in their app stores, respectively, in the App Store and the Play Store for Google. And it's gonna be interesting to see how it pays out because like a lot of times it comes down to I feel like it can come down to money, you know?
Yeah.
Like normally, like Apple and Google will just be like, we have so much more money than you. We'll just hard stomp this lawsuit.
No,
right out
Epic
here.
has got a really, really good lawyer for this.
Yeah, Epic's got
yeah.
good legal representation. They've got the money. Like this could play out in a really cool way and end up being really, really cool for developers and people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
think
hope.
Are there any opinions in the chat?
My
I think
opinion.
either way this swings, this might, like Nick said, it might be beneficial, and like people might start rethinking how they do things.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Yeah, I want
Obviously,
there to be
Epic
this
Games just
reform.
wants money.
Yeah.
They want more money. That's what it comes up to. But it will have the added effect of potentially being better for, I guess, mobile gaming to start, anyways.
Yeah.
Like it could go a number of ways from there, but.
So my problem with it is,
Oh, we got
I know
comment,
it's a
Jude?
good fight, but Epic Games is not doing it for good reasons, and I promise that they're doing
right.
it for themselves.
Yeah, they're
Go ahead.
absolutely doing it for themselves. I was just saying we got a comment from Alex Cuddy.
Okay.
And this seems like his realm, and I'm anxious to hear this.
I want Alex to destroy me
Legislators in
with his-
hearings a couple weeks ago were pretty hard on Apple and other companies that own platforms. Oh, this was timed on the heels of that testimony. Okay. Okay. See, I hope
I don't know
that
anything about that.
there are some repercussions in this for Apple and Google. That'd be pretty cool. But at the same time, I'm not a mobile gamer.
I didn't know Google was like having issues with this until like I saw it recently. I thought it was just like Apple.
It's
No, it's both
Epic
of them.
took the
Google's
losses
just
to
been really
both of them.
quiet.
Yeah, Google
Yeah.
hasn't like made waves about this at all. They probably want this to be swept under the rug.
Google's just like,
I'm Google.
we're sitting on all your data. We don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've got other, lucrative endeavors. Apple does too. Who am I kidding? But
Right.
Well, the only reason is like, do you think Google, which I don't know if it's like completely related, but do you think they're like trying to keep Stadia from sinking?
They can't. Xbox is gonna kill Stadia. That's just the way it is.
Stadia's not. The only good thing Stadia's done.
Apparently, Stadia is still
Google
alive.
doesn't care about nothing.
Not for long, dude. It's just Ouya 2.0. It's not gonna. It's
Ouya
not going.
2.0.
Just saying, dude.
That's so true. The best
Yeah.
thing Stadia's done to this point was give the leak for for Gods and Monsters.
Yeah.
And no one knew because no one uses Stadia. That's the funny. I can't get over how actually hilarious that is. That like a game as big as Gods and Monsters, which is gonna be like Ubisoft's Breath of the Wild, got leaked. Like got a playable version got dropped early, but it was on Stadia, so just like no one knew. No one played it.
I don't know. It
Not literally
just
no
crazy
one,
about
but
Stadia because like I don't know. I like initially saw the potential in Stadia or like
Mhm.
things that like are like that, and it's just kind of like crazy how it just kind of like fizzled out, you know.
yeah, that is sad. But well, you know what? We're just gonna talk about stuff without you till he you know, it would be a hilarious bit if he wasn't actually frozen, like his screen wasn't frozen. He was just holding that pose for as long as possible to fool us. But I might, guys.
For Jude.
I might. Yeah, F's in chat for Jude, big time.
Mhm.
If I could get every single user in here to drop an F in chat, that'd be sick. Also,
That'd be great.
I don't know about you, chat. I don't know about anyone else in here. I might play my first ever like flight simulator.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
KillbyGoogle.com.
Dude, I've been
Yeah. Apparently, they
killedbygoogle.com.
KillbyGoogle.com. Oh my
I'm
gosh,
actually-
Alex, I'm gonna tear through
Dude,
this later. This is hilarious.
Dude, I been seeing people do live streams of like full flights from like place to place.
Oh, well, like the cool thing about the flight simulator is that it came to Game Pass, right? I would never get a flight simulator on my own. Yeah, Ben, I've heard that, and I think my PC could handle it. It's pretty beefy.
Ugh.
Got a beef machine.
Dude, it looks crazy.
But yeah, it's on Game Pass,
Apparently,
and it's gotten really Yeah, people are
there-
talking about it. It's popular because it's like super accessible. Streamers latch onto the new thing like that, and which further increases its popularity. UKY Mysterio says it's pretty well optimized. If that's the case, I see no reason to not fire that up later. I'm gonna try that out. Since, like I said, I have Game Pass. It's on Game Pass. Like I would never go out of my way to just purchase a flight simulator, right? But if it's included in my simple $5 a month subscription-based gaming service, I'm gonna try it. I've heard some pretty hilarious stories of people finding themselves on it. Like this one guy was nude sunbathing one day forever ago, and like in Chicago, and like passed his house on the roof, and passed his house and found himself taking like part in that activity, which is hilarious. But what are the recommended specs, Ben? If you want to just copy paste in chat, give me a quick glance at that, because people like all the streamers, the chitter chatter online has made me really want to try it out. Let's see. Only an i5? Well, I mean, what GPU? Oh, 970. That's really not that bad. That's not that bad at all compared to like what I had heard. That's super doable. I'm all about that. I'm all about that. Catch my Flight Simulator live stream later this week. It's already later this
There's
week. Early next week.
So.
Morgan, do you know what all comes with the Cyberpunk 2077 pre-order? I know we talked about that earlier.
I don't have them all memorized, but I took.
I want to hear that. I didn't look too much into it, but like
So I
obviously,
really like the.
yeah. Welcome back, G.
Yeah.
My computer keeps blue screening, just so everyone knows. I don't know
So
if they
for the
already said that.
standard edition,
That's what I guessed the first time, and I blamed Riot Vanguard for it.
Dude, I don't honestly know if it's like Vanguard anymore. I think it kicked my computer into like a permanent fetal position, but now my computer's also just dying.
Because these things weren't
So that's
happening
what
before
that-
then, right?
No, it wasn't. I don't know, dude. It makes me a little sketchy.
I was
It makes me a
telling
little sketched out.
whenever you froze the first time, I was telling them how my like blue screens increased for me like tenfold ever since I installed Valorant.
Yeah.
But
It's all the-
I was
the
just
Tencent
now.
spyware
Came back
group.
at a bad time. Morgan was about to talk to us about something everyone actually cares about, which is Cyberpunk 2077.
I don't actually care about Cyberpunk that much.
If you don't care about Cyberpunk
Okay,
2077,
so-
leave this panel.
What?
Alright, bye y'all. My
No,
computer's
he
blue
did.
screen again.
Twice.
Yeah, exactly. I said my computer's gonna blue screen again.
So what are all the pre-orders for the physical?
It's gonna blue screen. I predicted it. Okay, so for the collector's edition, you get collectible steelbook, which actually looks pretty dope.
I'm a sucker for steelbooks.
10
I don't know why.
statue depicting V, the game. Pretty dope. Hardcover art book, metal pin set, Quadra VTech metal keychain, an annotated copy of A Visitor's Guide to Night City sealed in an NCPD bag, embroidered patches, world compendium detailing
Oh.
the game setting and
Oh,
lore,
Alex, make the dream come
postcards
true.
from Night
If there's
City,
not one, we'll make it happen.
yeah,
That's a
sticker bomb
gift the
set
world
and
needs to have.
Yeah.
So this is what kills me about being a PC gamer is like,
yeah, this is the
that's for like buying physical copies, right? Like for like PS4 or not PS, like consoles, right? But like if I'm just gonna pre-order it on
Alex,
Steam, you only
you-
get the digital pre-order bonuses, right? Which is like the soundtrack and some wallpapers and stuff. I
yeah,
would buy
yeah, there's like the digital soundtrack.
Right. I would buy the collector's edition in a heartbeat for that game. I usually am super wary
Sure.
of pre-ordering anything for a billion reasons, and I'm sure a lot of other people are, but like I trust CD Projekt Red, and I'm going to pre-order this game, right? And I would get the collector's edition, but like I'm just gonna get it on Steam. And I don't know if I'm gonna have to like buy a physical copy for like a console I'm never gonna play it on just to get that stuff, and then also buy it on Steam.
You could.
But I would do it. I honestly think I would waste my money on that.
I mean,
really
there's a
think
lot
I
worse
would.
things you could waste your money on.
Oh
You could
yeah,
get
dude, there is like
$300 guns in
the new
Valorant.
Nebula.
Yeah.
Did you really just say that, dude? Because I was literally gonna say that I'm about to buy a new skin line in Valorant. The Nebula guns in Valorant. It's like the gun's like a window to a galaxy. Like you can move it around, like the gun and stuff, and inspect it and reload. But the position of all like black holes and like the dust and everything inside stays the same. It's a really cool effect. But yeah, I'm getting a Nebula Phantom for sure. Any Valorant players in the chat? Who? Anyone? Please say it's not just me. I have an addiction.
Valorant?
Valorant? No? Please.
Well,
I'm floundering. I need support.
Dude, the silence is me letting you bask in your filth.
In my filth that is being
Yeah.
addicted to Valorant. Hey, I'll have you know, your boy's breaking back into high gold tonight.
That's good.
I hope everyone. in chat
I'm
believes
probably
me.
getting a deep dive in Deep Rock tonight, so I'm excited about that.
Are you done with being angry at randos in Deep Rock?
No, I'm always angry at randos, but my other friend is gonna play it with me that no one in the panel knows about besides you. So, Patrick, Patrick.
Isn't it great? Isn't it great having people who are just really sick at video games carry you through stuff?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, my engineer in Deep Rock Galactic is like A tier, but Everyone else I play is like B or C. I can't carry.
Is it?
I can carry with NG. What? Is my
Is-
engineer A tier?
Is your engineer really A
Dude,
tier?
haven't I carried you enough with it? Shaking my head. SMH my head, dude.
Maybe.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't get to comment
Yeah,
on
dude
it,
carries me
but
hard.
Bill and Ted mod for Cyberpunk would be pretty good. I'd be down for that.
There
New
is...
movie
want
coming out.
that
New
too.
Bill and Ted coming out.
Yeah,
somewhat
Face the
soon.
Music.
Yeah.
I'm looking for it right now, but did you all happen to see that Breath of the Wild 2 release date got teased?
No, I didn't.
Oh no, I haven't.
Oh.
I think we're getting a release date soon,
No.
which is going to
Where'd it
be...
get teased?
See, that's why I know I read the article, but I want to say exactly where it got teased. By a retail leak.
Nah, retail leaks can't be trusted.
Don't think
Was it
so?
2021?
No. Wait.
Because my thing is, I could see it happening, but Nintendo's new marketing strategy is just absurd.
Just drop
Where-
things without much.
Just-
Like, they'll announce a game and then like a couple months later it's out.
Yeah, it's
Which is crazy. What I saw indicated end of December.
I could see that.
How many years
If they were-
has Breath of the Wild been out now?
By that point, it will have been 3 and 75% of a year, so almost 4.
That's
I-
honestly not
2017.
a lot of time for development for 2, I feel like.
I mean, if they're using the same engine, then you would think that that's too much time.
Fair.
Maybe.
That's-
Unless they're
that's
just
true.
Literally changing everything about the first one, which would be cool. But
Part of me
know.
wishes I hadn't this had come next week. I want to so for everyone in chat, I want to have Nathan Stevens on here, and all of you all should know who Nathan Stevens is. The man, the myth, the legend.
is Ben still in the chat?
Ben, I think Ben's still in here. But
If Ben's on the chat, that's
Nathan?
okay. I'm just sad.
if you all
Ben,
know
send a
Nathan
message if you're in
Stevens,
here.
you all know he has the hottest takes about Breath of the Wild ever.
Hi, Ben.
He is
He's here.
indeed here. Ben, have you ever talked with Nathan about Breath of the Wild?
What are his hot takes about Breath of the Wild? I don't know
Dude,
if
he
I've ever
doesn't
heard
think
those
it's
specific
good.
hot takes. Well,
Wow.
He hates it. Like, Ben knows. He thinks it's full. He thinks it's empty, full of nothing. But that also could stem from his dislike of Nintendo in general.
see, my thing is, I understand his argument. I think his argument has merit, but I think that it is unfortunately tainted by the fact that he's the most
That he doesn't-
anti-Nintendo
yeah.
person on the planet. Yeah.
It
Which
clouds
I
his
also think
judgment.
is merited, but it clouds his judgment.
It does cloud
Because
his
Breath of the
judgment.
Wild is a very empty game, but I also argue that's the
I don't
point, and
think
that's
it's
why I
empty
like
at
it so
all.
much.
I don't
Well,
think
when you
it's
think
empty
about
at
it-
all.
One of the problems with Breath of the Wild is that everything takes way too long to load. The second problem with Breath of the Wild, though,
Oh,
is that
yeah.
if you don't like collecting game and sandbox game, you're not gonna like Breath of the Wild. But I love collecting games,
If you
so
could
I love
play-
getting all the what is it, the shards in the shrines that you get at the end.
The orbs.
Orbs, yeah, spirit orbs.
Game too.
Yeah. No, the shrines were one of my favorite part of the game. Like, I
I
actually
honestly
really
really like that
enjoyed. Nintendo does puzzles well, I think.
Dude.
Like, they're not too over the top and hardcore. I think they're just the right of just the right amount of actually entertaining.
Yeah.
Has everyone
He
in
thought
chat?
that Horizon Zero Dawn was the game of the year when they both came out. I don't know, man.
It's true. Wait, it was.
That was
nominated.
2017. What games
Ooh,
came out
time
in
for a little
2017?
debate.
Sure,
I see you, users. I see you, people, viewers. I see you not typing in chat. If you have played it, press 1 if you think Breath of the Wild was.
Yeah, it's basically a Wii U game.
Yeah,
it was literally
yeah,
a Wii
pretty
U
much.
game. It came out.
It was
on
on Wii U also, yeah.
My roommate bought it on the Wii U because he didn't get a Switch until like October that year.
Yeah, it is a Wii U game.
Yeah.
But press 1 if you think Breath of the Wild was Game of the Year, or press 2 if you think it was Horizon Zero Dawn.
I'm looking into games that came out in 2017 so I can be
I-
contrarian.
I think there are other contenders, but between
Really?
those two,
We love Fortnite.
Yeah.
We love Persona 5 came out that year. PUBG was nominated for.
Wait,
Game of
Persona
the
5
Year.
was that year?
Yeah.
All right,
Persona
this just
5
in. You're all dead wrong. It's Persona 5.
Dude.
Yeah,
Sorry
it's
about
Persona
it.
5.
Persona 5's the only
That
answer to
game-
that question.
Oozes style.
And beyond style, it's so crisp. From the gameplay
It's so crisp.
to the combat to the story.
Honestly, like Persona 3 onward, just so good. I haven't even played all of
2
them,
is
but every
good.
single time I like play them. Well, I've never played 2.
All
I
of
know
them are
the
good.
least
The
about 2
Persona
and 1.
series is phenomenal.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that the Shin Megami Tensei gameplay is
Yeah.
super nice. I love it.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Spark system
Yep.
PUBG was
nominated for Game of the Year,
yeah.
and no one even plays
Wow.
it anymore.
We have exactly 1 vote, and that's for Horizon Zero Dawn. So normally it would win by default, but option 3 is Persona 5.
Yeah, well, option
Yeah.
3 wins. What
Sorry,
can you
Ben.
say?
You're
The
outvoted.
only
The castle has spoken.
the only one I've played was Horizon Zero Dawn.
You haven't played Breath of the Wild?
That's. I
Breath
said I
of
was
the
gonna get it
Wild
over the
is
summer, but I never.
so
I never
good.
did.
I don't care if you're a hardcore gamer. I don't care if you're super casual. Oh, you're a Dead Cells
Dude,
player?
and
You like
I
Dead
have
Cells?
Persona. And dude, I have Persona
Cells is
5
great.
Royal.
Dead Cells is great.
I just haven't started it yet.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about Persona 5 Royal coming out. Everyone was so excited about it, and then no one talked about it after that.
Well,
so
because
I don't know
everyone
what
who's
happened.
playing it are mostly the people who played Persona 5.
Yeah. Well, I just know people were worried about it before it came out for whatever reason. They're like, oh, because the new intro for Persona 5 Royal wasn't as good as the first one, I think. And people
Mm.
were worried. And then I never heard anything else. And I don't know if that's a no news is good news or if everyone just gave up. And
Fans of
didn't
games
get
get
it
hung up on some peculiar stuff.
constantly.
sure.
Yeah. Gosh,
Alex,
can you
do you like
imagine
other
nominating
roguelikes?
PUBG for Game of the Year? Could you imagine nominating PUBG for Game of the Year, dude?
What?
Dude, how is I'm surprised Fortnite hasn't
We
Like,
love
won
Fortnite.
at all,
Yeah, that's
or,
what-
not-
that's
or
what
not
I'm saying.
nominated. I mean,
I feel like Fortnite's more.
Considering so
Fortnite at this
much-
point is more of like a, I don't know. I feel like it's more of like a, I don't know how to put it, like a culturally huge thing.
it hasn't
Like,
even. Yeah, it
introduced-
hadn't even gotten nominated.
It popularized a genre. It had a huge impact on gaming, streaming, etc. You know, but when you really take a hard look at it, it's pretty simple. Like the gameplay, the concept. Like, you know, it's nothing outstanding, in my opinion. It's just somewhat innovative. And even then, it's like it didn't. Yeah, Ben. That's what I'm saying, Ben. Ben's got the nail on the head there. It's definitely more of a culture thing than a crazy good game. Like, because it didn't even invent that genre.
So-
You know, it just was like the first one to blow up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, free to play
So
with
what,
microtransactions.
Free to play with microtransactions as a model actually
Yeah.
was also a huge thing they did,
Yeah.
and also popularized.
what do you think is going to be Game of the Year for this year?
Probably
I-
Run the Jewels Fort.
Cyberpunk.
That was incredible. I'd be
Sorry.
surprised if it wasn't Cyberpunk, honestly. If it actually comes
Is
out
it
in
actually
November.
coming? Yeah.
If it actually comes out in November, I'd be.
Let's
It'll be
do
good.
let's do
Dude,
tangible
dude,
games only.
Yeah,
I-
that's true.
The
Yeah.
stuff that's already
I
come out.
wanted-
Yeah.
I love Cyber. I am excited for Cyberpunk, but I also have a loyalty to Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Final Fantasy VII Remake is probably. I haven't played it. I probably won't. And
Oh,
that's
yeah.
my vote,
I love
probably.
that game.
What
This
else has
year
come out
seems
this
long,
year?
Yeah.
Oh, Fall
Oh,
Guys.
and here's-
Fall Guys is gonna win Game.
Stop.
of the Year.
Okay, can we not
Well,
talk
here-
about Fall Guys ever again? I'm so
Well,
upset with Fall Guys.
I'm actually. I'm
so
gonna,
upset
I do
with
have
Fall
something to say
Guys.
about Fall Guys.
Let's
Yeah,
hear
go
it,
for
Elias,
it.
so I can
Here's
just
the thing.
absolutely.
Look, here's the thing that's weird. I don't know if they're gonna count this for this year, but remember, Jedi Fallen Order came out at the end of 2019.
If it was
but
after
it
the
was-
awards, then yeah.
it came out after the awards, but I don't know if it can get nominated for this
If
year.
it comes
If
out
it was
after the awards, I'm
then
pretty
yeah.
sure it's counted for this year. I'm pretty
But,
sure.
like,
it's-
Fallen
Fortnite
Order
killed
was
the
really
Unreal
good,
Tournament
yeah.
remake. I want to know the reasoning behind that.
Money. That's why.
Money? Oh,
because
that
they
was
probably
the-
transferred the department to Fortnite.
Put it
yeah.
all into Fortnite, put all the resources. That makes the most sense. That's big sad.
That's extremely sad.
I
yeah.
feel bad I ever contributed to Fortnite.
Ow.
Yeah, I feel bad.
I
that
was
at
in
one
there.
point
I was
bought
in there, man.
Tomato
I'm not
Head
gonna
skin.
lie. Season
I was
one,
in the Fortnite. Yeah.
season one, like when it first got like pretty huge, when it first came to like PS4, every night on there.
Where we dropping, boys?
Where are we dropping, boys? It's a
Yeah.
great meme.
I still use Where We Dropping Boys. We'll be playing Valorant, and I'll be like, Where We Dropping Boys.
What's
Dropping
2019,
boys.
Ben?
What's 2019 been?
Ben was
You talking about like as far as games?
no. Ben just said something was 2019. My bad, lol. But I don't know what that's in reference to.
I don't know what that's in reference to either.
Oh.
Ben will say something in a second.
But
Guys, I forgot Animal Crossing. Animal
but
Crossing
back to
came
the
out
Fall
this year.
Guys.
Animal
You guys
Crossing.
hear
Animal
about the,
Crossing.
Doom Eternal came out this year.
Did
Same
what?
day. Doom Eternal came out same day as Animal Crossing,
Mm-hmm.
March 20th.
Speaking of Fall Guys, did you guys hear about the thing that they're doing with donating?
No. What?
So they're offering a custom skin to anyone who can donate the most money to forgot what charity it was, and so people are like donating and stuff, but then like companies are getting into it and they're like trying to outbid each other, and so like Ninja like put some money in to get like a custom skin, and then
Came out of nowhere with the $5 billion deposit.
like Mr. Beast is like
Mr.
also
Beast,
putting in a
of
bunch of
course,
money.
Yeah.
And so like and like people are teaming up. They're
Ooh,
like
Ben, that's a hot take.
They're literally combining their skins to like try to compete with like other companies.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, Last of Us 2, yep.
That's a hot take saying Last of Us 2 is going to be game of the year, though.
Yeah.
Have you
It-
what it-
Gamers
I
are
think-
screaming.
have you played it and
I
that's
think
your
it's gonna
honest
be
opinion, Ben, or is that just because of popularity and the success of the first
Look,
one? Because I have
here's my
not
take.
heard crazy, amazing.
Here's my
Things about
take. If
2.
Death Stranding can get nominated for Game of the Year, Last of Us 2 can get nominated.
What won Game of the Year last year?
Sekiro.
Sekiro. Yeah. Yeah, that game deserved it.
Yeah, big time.
Well, I'll say this.
Who was nominated?
Ben Branscombe is probably right, because I know that the general gamer reception of Last of Us 2 isn't great, but critics loved it, and I feel like the
Yeah,
the
that's
critical
fair.
darling
The
is
critic
kind of
opinion
like
is what.
Dude,
people sway it.
Yeah.
honestly, I think Control should have won last year.
Dude, I did not play Control, but that game looks insane, and I love
Control
Remedy
looks
a lot.
tight. I haven't played it either.
That
Is
game is
Control
so
also-
good.
Control was on sale actually in the Epic Game Store, I think, and I didn't snap on it, and I really wish I had.
Yeah, that was foolish.
Play
Oh,
That's
Enter
why I
the
still
Gungeon's
want to
free
play.
right now on Epic Game Store, so go get it. It's a great game. You deserve it.
Oh yeah, if you, I'll plug roguelikes and roguelites every day. Rogue Legacy 2 just came out, and that's a phenomenal roguelike.
Risk of Rain 2 just got an official release, and that's the most phenomenal roguelike I've played besides Hades recently.
I think
Both are
Ghost of Tsushima will get a nomination.
probably.
People
there's so many
crazy
good
about
games
that
that
game.
game. You
Yeah,
know,
that's the thing.
here-
Right now, there's
here's what I
just
think.
dense. There's a lot of stuff to play. So I just tune it all
Here's what
out and
they're
play
gonna do.
Valorant.
They're going to they're gonna like have like the 5 games that they nominate, but I think these other games are gonna get put in their own categories and they're gonna win those categories.
Yeah. Do you think it's ridiculous to think that Animal Crossing will get a nod for Game of the Year?
I think it will get nominated.
Hey, a lot
for
of
some
people played
category.
it.
I just don't know what category. I don't think it's gonna get a gaudy nomination.
Yeah. Yeah, probably
No.
not.
I don't want.
It's gonna be like multiplayer category.
Well, as the year draws to a close, I think we'll definitely
Best
talk
narrative.
more about.
As
Game
far
of
as
the
like
Year.
Nintendo games, it's like I think
Family game.
Animal Crossing is like
Animal
is
Crossing.
like the for Nintendo.
Animal
Animal
Crossing, I
Crossing
think,
will
is
get best
also
family
more
game.
of a cultural phenomenon than like just like a really good game, Because it was just a timing thing,
Well, it's like if you really think about it,
It hit it came out like right during the beginning of quarantine. It's really well done, and people have been dying for an Animal Crossing game for years now.
So they give us half of one.
So it's like
they-
Nintendo has had
So
at least like
mad.
1 or 2 games nominated for Game of the Year every time.
Yeah.
Like Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Smash Bros.
they
Did
got
they have
the heavy
anything in
hitters.
2018?
2018.
Xenoblade? No, I don't know, dude. Let me just change the
All right.
7 to an 8 on this Wikipedia
So-
article.
Since this is games news and current events about
They didn't have
games,
any.
Jude,
2018.
But Capcom did.
is
Monster Hunter
Summer
World's a
Games
really good
Done
game.
Quick happening right now?
Yes.
That's what
Someone
I thought.
was
Did it
literally
start
streaming
Sunday?
Yakuza a second ago. Probably. That sounds right.
Oh yeah.
If you all in chat have not ever watched Summer Games Done Quick, or just a Games Done Quick marathon in general,
It's pretty good.
do yourself a favor, have that up all day, every day, as long as it goes, because Games Done Quick will blow your mind. I mean, all of it goes to a good cause, first of all. Like, you know, people speedrun these games while, and people donate to them, and they set goals, you know, based on donations, and it's just so cool. If you've ever been interested in speedrunning, or actually even if you've never heard of or seen speedrunning and this is your first look at it, Games Done Quick is so sick. I think one of my favorite clips ever, it was last year's Games Done Quick, right? And this guy's playing Final Fantasy, I don't remember which Final Fantasy, but he's doing a speed run of it blindfolded. And there's a point where he navigates the menu.
Dang, I think I know what you're talking about.
It's crazy.
It's insane.
so
It's
crazy.
insane. Listen to this, people. He navigates
I'll
the
go find
menu.
What game was that? Was that Final Fantasy 7? 6?
I feel like it wasn't 7. My knee jerk
I'll
was
say
7. But
Final
yeah, if
Fantasy
you can find
blindfold.
that. He navigates the menu for like 30 seconds or longer, doing very specific actions, equipping items, selling items, etc. Completely blindfolded. And what was awesome about it is everyone in the crowd loses their minds. The dude's just navigating a menu, right? But blindfolded, and everyone is.
I do remember.
But it's amazing. It's the most
It's
impressive
really
thing.
amazing.
It was Final Fantasy 9. I looked
9.
it up. It was Final Fantasy
Yeah.
9.
If you
I knew.
all,
I was like, it was either 8 or 9.
if you all want to just Google Final Fantasy 9 speedrun blindfold menu, something to that effect, you will find the clip. It's a that Twitch clip got really popular, and it's
AGDQ 2019 Final Fantasy 9 donation incentive blindfolded menuing.
crazy.
It's crazy. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen. in my
Please go
entire life,
watch,
Besides,
if you feel so
Epic.
inclined.
What was it? Evo Moment
Drop 'em a
37.
dono. Oh, guys, here's a little bit of lore about me. Is Evo Moment 37 is probably my favorite video of all time.
Yeah.
Not just games.
For good reason.
Any video.
Yeah.
Any video ever. I'm not even going to say anything else about it because I want everyone in this chat who doesn't know what it is to just go
If
to
you-
YouTube
Yeah, if
and
you've never
watch
seen Evo Moment 37,
Evo Moment
it is
37.
the hypest thing in the entire world
Daigo.
for sure.
But don't try looking up Evo
Daigo.
Moments 1 through 36.
Daigo is crazy.
Daigo
Daigo,
is insane.
yeah. You either love him or you hate him, but you can't.
And
pretend
that's
like
another
he's
one of
not
those
good.
things. That's another one of those things where the crowd gets you hyped. Like, it's already insane what he's doing, but hearing the roar of the crowd so loud that it like busts the mic and like the audio like cuts out because it's so loud.
It's a good feeling.
Oh my goodness.
You know what's funny? I just tried this out. If you type in Evo Moment like any other number, it just links you to 37.
Do you know why? Do you know why, Elias? Do you know why,
Nick
dude?
knows the deep lore. Yeah, I know it, but it's only because you've told me.
There aren't actually moments 1 through 36. They called it 37 to make it seem like there were a lot of hype moments. Like it's a
Yeah.
marketing thing. And that's so cool. There's just moment 37.
But it's got the power of 37
it's-
different moments in one
it's
moment.
so good.
Yeah.
All right, before
No.
we do our little wrap up segment, where we talk about what we've been playing and such, is there any news we have not touched on that we need to touch on? People in chat can tell me. You guys can tell me. My mom could call me and tell
we've
me
already
that
talked
she's
about
mad
Halo.
that I didn't talk about something.
We already
Flop.
Oh,
We already
Untitled
talked
News
about the
Game
Halo
Co-op.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's crazy. Talk about Fall Guys more. Why? Fall Guys. Let me tell you about Fall Guys.
Fall
Ben,
Guys
Ben,
more.
who's a mod? I'm a mod. Ben, you're banned. Get out of here with Fall Guys. I didn't mean it, Ben. You're not banned. But Ben, feel free to tell me your thoughts. I'm sick of Fall Guys. Oh my gosh, it makes me so... Oh, banger. No, it's not, Ben. Ben, no, it's not. It's so bad. Oh my goodness. It's not. I don't know about you guys.
I think it's like a you can shut your brain off and play it. I think
Right.
that's what
Here's my
it
take
is.
on that game. If you have a group of friends you're playing with, or even just maybe like one other friend, it's a blast. It becomes much more silly. You can watch your friend try and succeed too if you fall at any point, or if you fall together. You felt that pain together, it's easier. You move on.
Dude,
I
I've-
cannot play that game solo. I swear to you, it does not come down to how good I am at Fall Guys. It comes down to whether or not some jerk in a hot dog costume wants to ruin my day at the top of Slime Climb. It comes down to if that hot dog dude wants to stand on top of the balancing beam and shove me off. If I'm getting Ben, I'm heated talking.
You know what I
about it
found
right now.
out?
What?
That's what I found out. Devolver said that they wanted the game to be 50% luck and 50% skill.
Oh, strange they failed at that because it's 90% luck.
Yeah.
Yep, I said it.
Oh yeah.
The highest thing I would say
Egg
is maybe
scramble?
30%.
Ben, it is great with a friend group. Ben, I need your take right now on Egg
Dude,
Scramble. I'll wait.
I have come around on Egg Scramble. Egg Scramble's a great game.
Dude, watch what you say.
Dude, jump diving is how
I
you
love
win
Egg
Egg
Scramble.
Scramble. Jump diving, Egg Scramble is OP. You can get eggs out from the first level of the person's nest. It's great.
I'm waiting on Ben's take about Egg Scramble. If
Dude,
anyone
Ben
else
is
in
gonna
chat
tell you
plays
Egg
Fall
Scramble
Guys,
is great
I
because
also
everyone
want-
else. Oh, Tail Tag is the worst.
Tail
I hate
Tag
Tail
is
Tag.
awful, man.
Hexagon is the best minigame in the game, and that's because I hate it.
Hexagon is
Yes,
definitely
I
the best
love
minigame.
Hexagon Jump.
Hexagon is the best.
I love Hexagon Jump.
I need some more activity. Does anyone else in chat play Fall Guys? Or even watch it, honestly. Cool, sick. It was something must happen. We were projected at 10K viewers tonight, so.
Yeah, well, it's fine, dude.
You know,
We're gonna
it's
make
got to be games done quick. That's got to be where they all are. Morel Taylor loves to watch. I'm sure it's
No,
fun to
I
watch
don't.
when you don't have to actually feel the pain of. I swear to you, I don't trust anyone who wears a hot dog suit. If I see you wearing a hot
Dude, I
dog
can't
suit
trust-
in
I
Fall
can't.
Guys,
Dude,
I can't.
I want you to know
won't go
something. I was
near
playing
you.
with my friend last
And I
night,
think mean
and
things
he
about you as a
was
person.
excited to get the hot dog costume. And I'll tell you what, he's a BMer. He BMs, dude. He kept trying to grab me every time I was gonna go through the finish line.
Also, you want
I
to
do
know what
that
else?
sometimes.
You know,
Just letting you know.
Elias. You want to know what else kills me about that game that I actually think is kind of funny? Is the community meme that Yellow Team is just the worst. And anytime there's a team game, everyone gangs up on Yellow. Just because they're yellow. Like, if you get put on Yellow Team, sorry about you. Sorry
Well, that's
about
good. Nobody liked Team Zapdos in Pokemon Go for the same reason. It's just because Red and Blue are the obviously superior
Pokemon Go?
colors. Yeah,
Team
everyone
Instinct?
hated.
you. You're
Team
absolutely
Instinct.
out. Team Instinct is the only. It's where it's at. I can't believe
Dude.
you.
Everyone else didn't like you. I want you to know that. The rest of us were against you. We hated each other, but we hated you more. That's
Oh.
just the way it was.
I was Team Valorant.
That hurt.
Yeah.
Hey, Elias. Funny you mentioned Valorant. I'll gladly
Oh,
talk
jeez,
about.
I messed up.
I'll gladly talk about Riot Games
Look at
Valorant
what-
any day.
I'm stretching, turn him off my Discord.
New
Need to go
patch
take a
came
walk or
out.
something.
Easier to see indicators on whether or not you're being flashed by Breach and Phoenix. New skin line, the Nebula skin line coming out. People have data mined that they are making minor changes to the Haven map. I know that this is
I'm
everyone's
interested
favorite
in
content.
Valorant.
I know this is everyone's favorite content.
Changes
So-
to Haven will make that game great.
What would you do, Nick, if they came out with a hot dog costume for Valorant? Would you get it?
Yeah, would you get it?
How? A gun skin? That's a hot dog? What would they
Oh
do?
my gosh, in a heartbeat. If it was a gun skin, if I was aiming down sights on a hot dog, 10,000,000% yes. It's the only weapon I would use.
What if it was $500?
I would drop it.
Okay. Gonna hold
I
you to
would
that
just,
when
I would
get
just
Epic
talk
Games
to payroll and be
uh,
like, "Excuse me, can you just give Riot my next
talk
3
to Riot
paychecks
Games.
if they give me a hot dog gun?" So we don't want to drag this out too long and lose people's interest. What
We
has
already
everyone what has everyone in chat been playing for like the past like couple weeks or so? Like, what's your go-to like game or games been? New or old? You could be revisiting a classic, playing a new drop, anything.
I can not get this one piece of hair to
While
sit
those are
properly
rolling
on my
in,
head.
Elias, what have you been playing?
I'm still playing Smite, at least until the Avatar season ends.
Nice.
Do you
And
actually like Smite? Like,
Me and my
had you-
friends are.
Had you played Smite
Say
before
again?
the Avatar pack? Or did you just pick it up?
I play Smite was like my MOBA before I like played League.
Okay. Okay.
But,
Which one do you like better?
But I like better. I think character wise, I like League.
Mhm.
But as far as like what game is I feel like is easier, is probably Smite. I think like in terms of difficulty,
Yeah.
I
for
think
sure.
it's like the easiest one is probably Here's the Storm, because you can literally do whatever you want and you can somehow still win. Then Smite, then League, then like Dota.
Yeah, I'll hear that. I'll hear that hierarchy. But let's not forget the
No, and like I said,
let's not forget the
I
Adventure
like
Time
League.
Cartoon Network MOBA
I just am
that
not
sits at the
good
top of the
League.
list.
Yeah. Well, Heroes of
But-
New Earth is above that. If anybody
The-
remembers Heroes of New Earth.
I never played.
But the
No.
other game I'm playing is or about to like we started kind of playing it. Me and my friends started playing Rainbow Six Siege again. With that Sam Fisher Splinter Cell thing.
How many agents are there now?
I ain't
Rainbow
lost
Six?
track.
Like 30.
It's like an
I think
absurd
there's
amount
like-
now, right?
Yeah, and they're still adding more. There's apparently they're going to keep adding more characters.
The
What's the
plan's to hit at
competitive
least
scene?
100 total, I think.
What's the competitive scene for Rainbow Six like these days?
It's still active. Like
Still-
it's yeah.
Yeah.
Though it's fun. I like watching them because those matches get like really intense. Like especially when there's like one person left on the team versus like five. You know, I guess it's kind of like Valorant too because you only get like one life, and then it's like people get like butthurt.
Yeah, see, I spent some time on Rainbow Six Siege. I still have it. I don't know. At the highest level of play, it's
Like I
kind of
said,
crazy. It's a lot.
I haven't played in a while.
It's a lot.
I haven't played in a while, but like the Sam Fisher thing, like coming out with Splinter Cell, I might check it out again.
Yeah. Morgan, what have you been playing? Besides Animal Crossing.
And Dead by Daylight. By the
Oh,
way,
and Dead by have
my
you been
friend
enjoying Dead by Daylight?
I have, honestly. And my friend actually 3D can I talk? 3D printed me like a Nintendo Switch and phone holder, and it has the Dead by Daylight logo on it, like printed on
Nice.
there.
Oh, that's pretty
Oh,
sweet.
that's actually
That's
really
pretty
cool.
sweet.
Yeah, so he did that for me. I'm just very happy. But other than that, I've been playing Plague Tale. I've been revisiting the game Plague Tale. That's pretty. It's a pretty heart wrenching game for me.
Wait, what is it?
Plague Tale, Innocence. It's
Oh,
it's
Oh,
Plague Tale.
like
I've not played it, but people.
Yeah,
that's
Plague
what I
Tale.
hear is the general sentiment about that game.
yeah, it's pretty. It's a tough game to go through. It's like kind of tearjerker, but yeah, that's all
That
I've been
kind of
playing.
makes me want to play it. I need a good story-based game to get into.
Oh, yeah.
Jude, what have you been playing?
I have been playing Risk of Rain 2 mostly, probably, because Harry won't let us stop playing it. Deep
It's
Rock,
so good though.
Fall Guys. I've been playing. I'm trying to get a bunch of my friends in on a Civilization 6 game to be played over a few different nights. Maybe Civ 5 since everyone has Civ 5. Yeah, I was gonna invite you, dude. No, I'm inviting you now.
Oh,
Dude,
now,
it has not
now
gonna-
that you've
No,
now that you've
dude,
blown your cover. Are you guys seeing
No,
this?
dude.
Are you
live,
seeing this,
live,
chat?
live on stream.
Okay, so
Are you
anyway,
seeing this
I've also
betrayal
been
live on
playing a lot of Minecraft. Actually, I got back into Minecraft, and I'm having a good time doing that. I
If-
should be it.
If
doing
I would
work.
ever get back into Minecraft, I would have to have someone like you bankroll me. Like, give me
Yeah.
diamonds, give me enchanted stuff, Basically, set me up to
Dude,
do
you know what I
whatever I
did?
want without any of the effort and or work.
What was that
You
like?
know what I did in my Minecraft server is I basically made I made like like kind of like a makeshift bar, which I like make potions for people, and so to buy the potions you have to give me like diamonds and gold and stuff.
Nice.
Hmm.
I don't have to go and get it myself.
That's smart. That's smart. All right, I still want to hear from chat what you all have been playing lately.
I want to.
Actually, another thing I forgot to mention. Oh, good.
No, you go ahead. Mine's probably less important.
The thing I forgot to mention, I did check out the Avengers beta.
Yeah, his is more important.
Oh, really?
I totally forgot to. So, is my honest opinion. Like, I love superhero stuff, and this game has a lot of potential. However, I am so scared that it's just going to be like really repetitive and like looter, like it's like how Destiny kind of is. Now the story, like the actual story mode, I'm like super hyped for, right? Like
Yeah.
playing it with your friends and stuff.
Right.
But like the actual multiplayer, like I feel like it's gonna get old like within like a month or two or something. But
I
I
can
hope
see
they
that.
keep like adding fresh stuff to it.
I can see that. I mean, these days you kind of have to just like have a game that you're constantly adding to if you want it to stay relevant in terms of like multiplayer.
Dude, games as service is honestly so nice. I love it. I love that I only have to spend $60 like one time, and people are trying to make their game last longer than just like 5 months.
Yeah.
I'm loving it, dude.
Yeah. I mean, it's a big important thing.
My little note I was gonna add is that the game that I've been most excited about playing recently isn't even a video game. It's a board game I've been playing online with people. It's Diplomacy. If you've never looked into it, you should. It's amazing. It will make you literally
that face,
hate your
Nick?
friends. It's the best. It's like
What's
Mario
that face?
Party
That
on
face
crack.
is that
Yeah.
France ruined my plans to take over Germany in the
Yeah.
game that Jude's talking about, and I'm actually
It's
really,
basically
really
Risk.
salty about it. It is. It's
Yeah,
just Risk.
the
It's
Nick
game,
is
but that's a
legitimately
game. That's
bad.
an online game that is gaining popularity though, because I have friends who have also been invited to games for it.
In
Though.
Diplomacy?
Yeah.
Well, I honestly think that there is a direct correlation between coronavirus and games of diplomacy. Like, actually. Because the only reason I'm into it is probably because of the coronavirus. Because I have the time for
Fair.
it. And, like,
Fair.
you know, it's just a really good, I have an excuse to talk to people I don't normally talk to game.
All right. Well, I'm gonna rant about the junk that I've been playing. But while I'm doing that, I want to hear what Alex and Ben have been playing. And anyone else in chat who's watching. I just want to know what I like talking about what other people are playing. But for me, I'm gonna come out of left field with this one, guys. This one's I don't think
He's gonna
I
say
don't think
Valorant.
anyone
It's
knows.
not funny, dude. You're just gonna say Valorant.
the
Yeah.
punchline was Valorant. It's that I've been
Yeah.
playing Valorant, a lot of Valorant, until my eyes
Yeah.
bleed Valorant.
Until his eyes bleed and are dry from all the tears he's been crying.
But also Risk of Rain
Hey,
too.
what about that?
Yeah, we've been playing a lot of Risk of Rain. Honestly.
What about that game you guys? What was it?
Oh, that's a heartbreaker, Alex. I know. I just like it's gotten to the point for me too, Alex, where I like me and my friends have to have like scheduled like appointment like queue times for Valorant, just because we're also constantly crunched for time and can only get in a handful of games, if that, a night. And it's not having time to play your favorite games is sad. That is
It's
a
sad.
real sad thing.
I'm
But
not
yeah,
having enough money too.
yeah, big facts. But
So many,
I'm
like-
telling you, if
Um,
they come out with a
what was
hot
that game you
dog
guys were
line-
playing? What was it? What I forgot what it was called, but you know they had the punchline Rock and Stone.
Deep Rock
Deep Rock
Galactic!
Galactic!
Deep Rock Galactic!
Deep Rock Galactic, that's what it was called.
Deep Rock is so entertaining. I don't know what it is. The game is so simple, yet also has a ton of depth at the same time. It's not a roguelike, but there are procedurally generated new cave systems you visit each time and carve out.
It's
Deep Rock is
Payday
so
2,
good.
but better. That I don't know exactly what the
Oh my
context
gosh,
of the
that's such
game.
a good. That's such a
No,
good
it's literally
description.
just Payday 2 with roles and better. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Which you can argue Payday 2 has roles because it's got like Enforcer and it's got
Yeah.
like, you know, Mastermind or whatever, but not really. Because you can just do whatever kind of in your Payday build. Anyway,
I've been playing Valorant.
Oh,
Y'all can follow my
Okay, sorry.
climb Risk of Rain 2, like Jude said, got the 1.0 release, the official release.
And it's really
It's
good.
phenomenal. The
It's
final
like
boss,
9 out of 10 at
the
least.
final boss fight is
It's
so
so hard.
It's
so
so
hard.
good. Like a lot of things, I'll be like, okay, this is hard for the sake of being hard, and it's not fun. It's just too difficult. But it is like takes some serious focus to beat that boss and some serious grinding and proper preparation for it. Stupid good. Stupid good.
Yeah.
That also falls into the roguelikes we were talking about earlier. I'm a sucker for roguelikes. Speaking of that, I've also been playing Slay the Spire.
Great game.
I'm actually in the middle. I have it
Fantastic.
saved of a Shiv run on the Silent right now.
Nice. Shiv Run is great. I love
Shiv Run. Shiv Run is, I feel like, harder to actually get just
Going.
right. Like, much
Yeah.
harder than a Poison Run.
Poison is OP though.
Poison's easy, but OP.
Yeah.
Shiv is hard, but just cool.
Dude,
yeah,
you know
Valorant-
Alex definitely plays Slay the Spire. He has to, right? If he doesn't, I'm gonna be sad.
If he doesn't, I'm going to be sad as well. Slay the Spire is so good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Valorant, Slay the Spire, Risk of Rain. I'm
Not Deep
trying.
Rock.
I'm trying to make myself play because I know once I start, I'll get sucked in and I won't be able to put it down. Dragon Age, not Dragon Age. Oh my gosh, Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
Echoes of an Elusive Age. Ni no Kuni 2. Ni no Kuni is that's a phenomenal RPG. Ni no Kuni is so good, and for some reason I never played 2. I mean, it was on sale the other week and I got it, so I'm trying to get into that. As far as no, you know what? It's Valorant. It's mostly just Valorant, guys. I have a problem.
Dude,
Yeah.
a game that just came out today that I might check out is Battletoads.
Oh yeah, that came out finally.
Oh, that's so awesome that it came out. That came to Game Pass.
Yeah, it came out today.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
You all know about the Battletoad, the like age-old Battletoads prank, right?
Yeah. Can I
prank?
get Battletoads? You guys selling Battletoads? That one?
Yeah. Like,
the-
way
the-
back.
Yeah, when you
And
go to-
like,
yeah, I do.
gosh, how long ago was that? Like 10 years ago?
A while. Yeah, probably 10 to 15.
10 to 15 years ago, where it was a prank that many people took part in, where you would call GameStop
Yeah.
and
Specifically
ask
GameStop.
them, it had to be GameStop, specifically GameStop, and ask them if they had a copy of Battletoads. And you had to be increasingly deceptive about it. You'd be like, I'm looking for this game. You know, it features amphibians
Yeah.
that go to war. And GameStop employees literally got so sick of it that like a message came down from like corporate, be like, do not entertain those Battletoads prank calls. This needs to stop.
Do you think they're gonna people are gonna start doing it again?
I think they made the
I don't even
game
know if game.
just so that whenever that happens, there's a product behind
Just
it.
so that happens, they can be like, yeah, get Game Pass.
Don't come. We're dying as a retail brand. Please. Reggie can't save us.
All right. Any party
What if they're
words?
just like, I need a physical copy?
Any parting words?
Any party words before we leave?
Look
the
into
lovely
Diplomacy
viewers of
if you
this
hate
stream?
yourself. It's a great game. Get all your friends into it. I'm trying
Diplomacy's
to grow
fun.
the ecosphere.
You want to hate your friends.
Ecosystem.
Play things and come talk to us about them next week, same time, same place.
I will talk to anybody about board or card games. I love them too, and I don't get to play them anymore.
I'll talk to any of you about any game, even if it's
Yeah.
a game I haven't played. I've probably
Yep.
watched it and or read about it, and wanted to play it.
Yeah, same.
Anyway,
Tell your homies to come. Be either nice or rude and disruptive in chat. However you want, just interact with me in some way.
yeah, Nick craves validation,
Fine.
and so do I. But
I do.
am
I
a
just
lot
want.
less
I just want
transparent.
more people to tell me that it's okay that I'm addicted to Valorant. I just need that. I need to be told that.
You are.
Dude,
Oh,
someone's gonna come in the
also,
chat
here,
and
I'm
they're
gonna end on
gonna-
this note.
they're
I'm gonna end
gonna,
on
like-
this note.
Fuck.
I'm gonna try and
Oh,
do better
sorry. I said a bad
about.
word.
I'm gonna try and do better about
Oh well, it's too late.
making these announcements. They're actually tonight at 6:30, and they're probably still happening. Oh, if I read the Discord message right, UK is having Valorant tryouts.
There's a team for UK.
Yeah. Okay, so UK's got a lot of esports teams.
Actual up-and-coming teams, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Codes to
we're
give
gonna have
away.
game codes to give away next week.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, we'll absolutely. Okay, so
I'm
tell
gonna
your
try to
friends
get
that
some of those.
right off the bat. is game code giveaways.
Wow.
That's sick. But like I said,
That is very sick.
definitely be on the lookout for competition in a team of like the UK esports community is fielding a Valorant team, which is sick. I will try
Are you
and
trying
get better
out?
about. I wish, man. I wish. I
Are
want
you
to.
allowed to?
No, no, I don't think so. I
Does
think
it
it's
have to
only
be
students.
students?
Yeah, it's got to be
Okay.
students. But I mean, I'm like low plat at best, so I'm pretty sure I've seen some diamond players in there in that
At
chat.
UK. What do you think the highest ranked Valorant player? Or
At UK,
what do you think the highest rank at UK is?
at
Yeah.
UK, there's gotta be at least an immortal or two at UK. There's so many people, and that's second highest. The highest rank is Radiant.
Yeah.
There's
Dude, I
gotta
can't
be-
even imagine having like that good of a reaction time anymore to even be that good at Valorant. Like I know there are a lot of like just knowing where people are going to be in advance, but whenever you have to make a quick like snap to somebody, I can't even. My brain doesn't process that fast enough anymore.
It's something you have to stay on top of. Like I notice if I don't play Valorant for a few days, my reaction timings are literally like noticeably worse. Like I have
Yeah.
to stay in it. I warm up with deathmatch now to get my aim dialed in, my reactions dialed in, etc. It's ridiculous. But yes, I'm gonna try and do better about announcing esports goings on at UK, like specifically the teams at UK. Because like I said, they've got some sick teams. I know some of the people who have played League at UK, and they're phenomenal. And it's also just fun to watch. With that said, we're horrible at saying goodbye. We really are.
Yeah.
We really
Well, if
are.
I had the money, I would get back into Final Fantasy 14. I actually, really quick, I wanted to ask Alex what game codes we have, if we know what games it's going to be,
We'll promote
because
them.
I think it's a good note to end on before we dip,
When I
just to
turn
let people
24,
know
I
what the
switch from
incentive is.
FPS games to MMOs. That's the cutoff date. That's the cutoff date where you just gotta give up and realize that you're gonna get beat by a 12-year-old sweat with lightning reactions in an FPS game, as opposed to like
Oh, is that the one that
Skellington.
Nathan told us about?
Possibly.
The Konami game?
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. The new... I don't actually think it's a roguelike. I think it's like a Metroidvania.
We'll get out on multiple forms of socials. Okay, yeah, it's the Konami game.
Well, if no one else is here, I'm definitely going to get myself a code of that, so...
Yeah, tell everyone that if they want game codes or a chance at a game code to come hang out and
Not
watch.
to show up so I can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay off this stream.
Yeah, this
All
is
right.
it's a 4-man stream next week.
All right.
And Alex.
Goodbye, lovely viewers. Rock and stone, people.
Rock and Stone!
Rock
to the bone!
and
Rock
stone.
Stone.
For
and
Carl.
Stone! For Carl!
For Carl.
Okay.
Carl.
Alright,
All right.
bye y'all.
Goodbye, everybody. See us next
love
week,
you.
same time.
Yeah.
Bring people.
Be
get,
safe.
Get a chance to get game codes. Peace.